Hey guys, this is the next episode of my XR Weekly News. We are in week 14, 2025. So I made a fool of a lot of people this week. Perhaps you've seen my video of the Neuro 1 sphere. And many people didn't notice that it was the April's 1st, yeah. So of course it was an April's fool, yeah. I mean, look at this. There's really nothing. There is nothing. It's just a plastic mask from Temu that I bought for $20 or so. But yeah, many people believe that. I'm sorry for that, guys. But sometimes, I mean, for now in the world we have a lot of anger and a lot of crisis and stuff. So why not doing a little bit of fun? Yeah, I mean, it's for me it's okay. And yeah, sorry when I wasted the time for some people, but yeah, I mean it's April 1st then. Yeah, so why not? So, but however, perhaps in the future, like in 20 years or so, this could be real, right? Some with some projectors or so, like in this sphere here, in this dome-like headset. Perhaps it could be real. I don't know, but the idea was great, right? So, sorry for that, guys. The weather here was very sunny, but very cold as well. That's crazy, but VR weather as well. Next week I still have my weekly news, but after that, right after that, I will be in Japan. Yeah, it's a private trip. I think I will visit some VR studios. I'm not really sure perhaps, but in first line it's a private trip to have some fun because I really deserve it because I made a lot of stuff. I have 2 full-time jobs. I'm working like 16 hours a day. I need some rest, some vacation, yeah. So, but of course I prepared videos. Yeah, that's for sure. So, my name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Weekly news, yeah, hardware reviews, tests, news, everything. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
So do you want to play the Microsoft Flight Simulator but your PC is not strong enough? Then here is something for you. So the developers of Microsoft Flight Simulator, Asobo Studio, they said they have a new update in the beta version where you can test fixed foveated rendering. There is an option that you can activate in the options, yeah, and then fixed foveated rendering is active. That means in your center vision, everything is rendered at full resolution, and in the peripheral view, there is like with a low resolution. Normally you don't notice that because normally you look straight forward. And that saves, of course, a lot of performance. So you could play the Flight Simulator with a weak PC, but you can also raise the graphics settings for stronger PCs. And also they said, they say it can be used with eye tracking when available for best use. So in the future, we will also have dynamic foveated rendering. This is even better, especially for the new PC VR headsets like the eye tracking version of the Big Screen Beyond 2 or the Pimax Crystal Super that have eye tracking included. And that means it exactly renders with high resolution where we look. So when I look at the upper right corner, only this area will be rendered in full resolution and everything else not. Then you will not even notice that. And that's really great. I'm totally looking forward to that. Especially because this game has the name Microsoft inside. And Microsoft, abandoned VR. And that's really strange. So as it seems, they didn't abandon it completely, but I think it's also a decision from Asobo, yeah, the developer of the game. I'm really looking forward to that because soon I will also get the Pimax Crystal Super here and then we can try it out. So, Apple Vision Pro, there's a new update. It's called visionOS 2.4. And now finally we can use the Apple Intelligence features that are already on other Apple devices and now they are on the Apple Vision Pro as well. So we can, for example, summarize text, proofread or rewrite stuff. And we also have a spatial gallery app. We can use our gallery to view like stereoscopic stuff. Then we have a Vision Pro companion app. That means on our iPhone we can see when there is new apps or new updates or so. Guest user improvements, we have a guest mode and so on. And now we can also share it to family and friends. And now there's also an immersive video content. Yeah, for example, this stadium here and so on. So everything is meant to view in spatial or 3D or so. And yeah, it's interesting that Apple still brings out updates, although the headset is not spreaded very wide on this planet. But yeah, it's cool. And I'm also looking forward to the Play for Dream. That is an exact copy of the Apple Vision Pro. So very interesting. So as we already know, there will be smart glasses between the Ray-Ban Meta and the Meta Orion. The code name is now Hypernova, but I will just call it Ray-Ban Meta 2 now. I don't know. And so I love the Ray-Ban Meta. It's great. I use it everywhere, every time I'm going outside because it's really cool. But I still miss a small display. And this will come with the Ray-Ban Meta 2. However, the price will then be more expensive, like between 1,000 and 1,400. And they will have a small display cube in the right corner or right lower corner of the display, where you can see something like a WhatsApp message or, for example, a small email window or navigation or something like that. And that's what I really want to see. It's really great. Like, do you remember the Google Glass, where that was also a small cube where you could see it? So it's not a whole display, it's only a small display cube. Also, they have a better camera. It will be a 12 megapixel camera. And I really hope we can record landscape mode videos finally with the Ray-Ban Meta 2. We will see. Also, we have this wristband where we can control everything with our wrist. That's also very interesting. For example, perhaps we have a small laser pointer or so. That's going to be very interesting. They also already work on the Hypernova 2 or Ray-Ban Meta 3, however it's called, and they have a binocular headset, a heads-up display system. Also very, very interesting. We don't know when it's out. They say this year, and I'm absolutely looking forward to that. So if I can try it somewhere, I will definitely do that. Wow, there's a game that's even more popular than Gorilla Tag. I'm talking about Animal Company. That's insane. They have over 100,000 user reviews on Quest. So the game is very popular since the Quest 3S is on the market, because younger people can more afford this Quest 3S, and they did afford it, and now they play like these kind of games. It's like Gorilla Tag where you can move with your arms and so on. I tried it once, and yeah, of course, when you enter the game, you get like exploding ears because all of the kiddies are screaming around. But I mean, it's okay. Let them have fun. It's okay. I tried the game, and you can buy like weapons. You can go into a mine, and then you can mine some ore or so and can earn money and so on. There's also a huge spider and stuff. And I don't fully understand why this is the most popular game, to be honest, but I mean, it's okay. Orion Drift, I really love. That's also the same movement method like in Gorilla Tag with your arms. I really love Orion Drift. That's my favorite game in this category. But still, I don't like the direction where everything goes. It goes in the free-to-play area, and yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm more a fan of paid apps, and then high quality apps where you don't have to pay for every DLC and every piece of clothes that you wear and so on. But however, everything that supports VR is fine. One of my favorite games in the last month is Into Black. This is a really nice action exploration game where you are stranded with your spaceship, and you have to repair it, and for that you have to go outside and collect resources. do quests, hunt enemies, and so on. It's a great game. And now this will come to the PlayStation VR 2 with better graphics. Wow. No, so I can definitely, if you have the PlayStation VR 2, I absolutely recommend this game. It's very, very nice. And let's check out the releases. On Meta Quest, we have, as you already know, all the new games for Meta Quest I will put in my VR top and coupon list. So again, you can get 10% off every Meta Quest game. You can find it in the description and in the pinned comment. So, Train Sim World VR New York. This is a train simulator, but it's really ugly. It's so ugly that I can't recommend it. Although the game is okay, but the graphics are damn ugly. I'm sorry. And then we have Pinball FX VR. So we have a pinball game that's pretty good. I showed a short on YouTube. It's a nice game. Then, of course, the highlight this week, Wanderer Fragments of Fate. A really nice mix of adventure, exploration, puzzle, combat, and so on. But be aware, in the Horizon store, these screenshots are fake. The game is not looking like this on Quest. It's pretty ugly on Quest, but this is the PlayStation VR 2 version that they show, I'm pretty sure, the screenshots, and there it's also released, and it's much better on PlayStation VR 2. So if you have a chance, wait for that, play it on PlayStation VR 2, or wait for the PC VR version. Then on Steam we have Phantom Asylum VR, a horror experience in a horror haunted house. And then we have Unpatterned Cut. This is a rhythm shooter. You can fight the enemies in the rhythm of the music. Then we have Bow 2, underwater diving simulator. Then we have Carambola. This is a puzzle game with educational learning experiences. Then Magic Madness. It's a PvP game where we have to fight with the elements. And then we have Human Within. I showed that on Quest some months ago, and it's a nice VR interactive experience. And now we can play it on PC VR. And as I said, also Wanderer Fragments of Fate on the PlayStation VR 2. This were the releases this week. Okay, and let's check out the sales. So as I always say, sometimes you even get on the reduced price 10% when you go via my coupon code. Sometimes that works. So make sure to go via my link even if the game is reduced in price. So A Fisherman's Tale 2 is $9.99 right now. Really nice puzzle game. Then Medicine VR is a nice horror game, $24.99. Then Underdogs, nice mech fighting game, $19.99. Dance 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 dancing game for 99 cents. Then Hellsweeper VR, nice action fighting game, $17.99. Skyward Kingdom Brawl, this is action strategy game, $3.99. Then on Steam we have the Seventh Guest VR, 50% off. Then we have Mask Maker, 80% off. We have Electronauts, a really nice music game, 90% off. Fisherman's Tale 2 is also really great adventure game. It's 50% off. Hellsweeper VR is an action roguelike game. It's 55% off. Then on the PlayStation VR 2 we have After the Fall, really nice zombie multiplayer shooter, 60% off. Across the Valley, it's a farming simulator, 70% off. Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord, a nice action adventure, 67% off. And Rainbow Reactor Fusion, it's a nice puzzle casual game, 60% off. So guys, yeah, make also sure to watch my shorts on YouTube. That's also very interesting. Sometimes I post there like quick tips or smaller games or short of games that's interesting. So I hope you liked the weekly news. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, also share the video, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE